Can you guess what we're going to talk about? Toasty campfires, steamy foods, hot drinks, scarves, coats, sleeping bags, cute cozy creatures, beautiful autumnal views, leaves crunching under your feet. We're going to talk about my anime cozy suggestions for autumn. A restaurant to another world. The main character owns a restaurant in downtown Tokyo called LiQWYD. It's modern Japanese fare, but on Saturdays, the front door appears in all sorts of other universes and worlds. So you can have anybody show up there from a knight, a goblin, some vampires, and even a dragon who loves his stew. That's right, she comes every Saturday. It's a beautiful show. The characters are warm. The whole thing feels very homey. It's got those lovely autumnal colors with the wood inside is almost like a cabin. And they have those red plushy benches and the seats. And it's really a fun watch. The food is amazing. It makes you really hungry. You want to get up and go, but you stay for the friendliness. A lot of surprising things happen. It's a very cute show. I would recommend it to anyone. And it would be higher on my list. The only thing is almost all of the show is inside, and if you're going to be on an autumn cozy anime list, you have to have a little bit outside. I mean, it's autumn after all. It's about the seasons. You can't just stay indoors. So my autumn cozy score for this anime is 7.5 out of 10. It would do better, but it's still totally worth the watch. 2 seasons and tons to see. Go ahead and give it a go. Campfire cooking in another world is an absurd skill. This is a wonderful show. I couldn't stop laughing. So the main character is more or less from our world, and he gets thrown into a world that's like run like a video game. So you get there and you get designated what you are. So you could be a knight, a wizard, or whatever, and he gets designated with what he believes to be a useless skill. And it's definitely not useless. You see. So it's hilarious and engaging and very heartwarming. 90% of the show is outside, and it's got beautiful autumn vistas. You hear a lot of like rustling of trees and that sort of thing. It's gorgeous. I'll put all the photos in. I'll put all the photos in for everything like I always do. It's totally worth it. And furthermore, he makes everything in lots of details. His campfire cooking skill definitely is forefront in the show. He does so much detail that you could more or less cook along if you have a little bit of cooking affinity. So that's fantastic. There's definitely been a few times where I've been like, yep, I just watched a ramen episode or a curry episode, and then later made vegetable curry with rice. Not like the one on the show because it has to be healthier for me, but it's there, and I'll put a photo somewhere. I did that, I think it was last night. Yeah, what can you do? Not only is the food mouth-watering and amazing, but the characters are funny too. They have Fel, the mythical giant wolf creature, who's kind of like a dry, grumpy old man, and then Sui is like somehow sentient ball of jello who's very sweet. And he's like, my name's Sui and I'm the best. But he says things like, let's melt bodies. And you're just like, what? Did you just say let's melt bodies? I think it's hilarious. It's way too funny. And the main character always is like shocked or like hiding because he really, besides cooking, like he's not exactly a fighter or whatever. You'll see. Anyhow, I don't want to spoil things. It's wonderful. Watch the show. I have nothing but good things to say about it. The flora, the fauna, they do a lot of little like in-depth shots that are really neat. Perfect for this time of year. And if you end up seeing, again, the amazing food, you'll be like me, where you'll watch the show and then you'll be like, I could really go for Japanese curry. And then later you make Japanese curry with tons of vegetables because you're a health freak. And thank you, show, because that was a good meal. Autumn cozy score, Seriously, I would love to cuddle up with the giant dog and the squishy friend. It's just like nothing but dreams. Food, squishy friends, and out in autumn. 9 out of 10. Easy. Autumn cozy score, 9 out of 10. I suggest it to everyone. There's one season, another second coming. Go do it. You won't regret it. Laid back camp. 3 seasons and specials of nothing but crisp, beautiful outside hot drinks, soups, hot pots, stews, sweaters, coats, scarves, toques. What do everybody else call a toque? A knit hat? A knit hat. You know, that sort of thing. It's amazing. Toasted marshmallows, all of it. And on top of it, it's set in the colder months. So the colder months for Japan is like mid temperature here in Canada, because we get like minus 50 Celsius where I'm from in the winter, so it's like everything freezes, but in Japan, they're like, at least where they're filming it, where it's animated, the idea, it's that kind of weather year round. So like walking on leaves and like snapping of twigs and crackling fires. It's amazing. And then on top of it, the show, right? I haven't even gotten to the show. So the main character, she's kind of a loner. She loves camping by herself. She loves being outdoors. And she's kind of a lone wolf. And then one of her camping trip, where it's in the first episode, she sees this random girl just kind of like sleeping somewhere. Just like out on a bench, like, what's up? I'm like, okay. And she ends up finding out that it's a girl who is in her school, and she is part of like the outdoor enthusiast club, and they more or less stalk the main character to a degree until she becomes part of the club, because she's very well versed and the girls aren't, and they want to learn. So fantastic. So another show like Campfire Cooking from Another World, where you actually acquire skill, which I feel like is kind of an autumn thing, where like in the less active months, so like summer or like winter, if you're Canadian, people get out in winter. It's more like homey, you acquire skills. So anyhow, these girls want to acquire skill, they need the girl, so they bring her on. Or they kind of like kidnap her, more or less. It's stunning, wonderful. The friendship adds to it, and it kind of highlights a time in people's lives where you're like middle school-ish aged, and you're so happy and sunshiny that you feel like those relationships will last forever and those friendships will last forever. I do have friends from longer than that. I love you guys. Don't hate me. Don't come for me. But it's the kind of thing, like, it's one of those like Disney-esque ages where anything is possible, and it kind of comes through in the show. It's cozy and lovely. I keep saying cozy because it's just what it is. Go watch the show. You'll see. You'll be like, you can't do without it. And like, it's even the kind of thing that I saw a girl the other day wearing this like poncho thingy that they wear in the first episode out on the street, and I was like, I see you. It was very cute. I don't even know what to say. The silliness is off the charts. Some of the characters are amazing. It's 100% watch. I watch it every autumn. So should you. Autumn cozy score, 9.5 out of 10. So I hope you guys like my suggestions for autumn cozy animes. You've got seven seasons and a few specials, so you're good for the cozy part of autumn, which is almost over, and soon we'll have the spooky part of autumn, which is a lot of fun. So I'll be sure to put out at least one video about that. I promise. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So go ahead and cozy up with a blanket, maybe a hot drink, maybe a lovely creature. Oh, the lovely creature. Your little warm, snuggly, lovely creature. Oh, this grumpy creature. So mad. And yeah, snuggle up, watch an anime. It'll be amazing. And if you like this video, please like and comment and subscribe. And if you absolutely love this video, go ahead and check in our Patreon. There'll be all sorts of silliness, even some of this creature. Did you know this creature has no bottom teeth and her tongue sticks out all the time? I've got so many videos of that. Maybe I'll put some of that. What do you think, Wiblet? Huh, Wiblet? She's like, put me down. I need a nap. Okay, baby. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week. Bye.